Shenmue back in hot waters. I seriously thought after Tim Sweeney said we're going to refund all people, I think that the offer's very much still on the table, and it is at a point where they want those people to take the refund and leave them alone. But the issue is now that anybody that was promised pre-order content backing on the Kickstarter platform won't be getting it, period.
How many different ways can this get messy is what I want to know. It's like, even to have Epic try to step in and take a bullet for you and like take money out of their pocket to make this game a reality. You know, it's called Quan Lee, whatever that guy's name is.
Yeah.
The main.
Yeah, let me switch to the Sarko so you see what we see.
How many times?
3 times at least. Shenmue 3. So from day one, when the Kickstarter campaign happened, it was during that period of Kickstarter where well-known developers with the means and the funds was kind of corrupting that platform, in my opinion, right? Yeah. It was a platform for people that didn't have the access to get their games funded any other way. Yeah. But of course, the greedy bastards saw it more as a marketing platform than an actual funding. Here? Exactly, and free money, right? Because there were no measures in place to check them, and they took advantage of that. So Shenmue was on the cusp of that. They were at the tail end of that, where I felt when I saw the campaign for their game, I was like, these guys, these motherfuckers, they have nothing going on. And if anything, it was more like just a self-gratifying, but also proving to their publisher, yes, see, there is public interest. People do want it. Like, give us the real monies.
I understand the public interest gauging, right? Like using Kickstarter as a way to predetermine like sales potential. That's in a sense better than a pre-order, because in a pre-order, your game is usually 70 to 80% done by the time that you start talking about announcement dates and pre-order dates and things like that. Yeah. Whereas Shenmue 3 might have been a PowerPoint deck and a brief design document at the time that it goes up on Kickstarter. Maybe they had some early assets, but definitely not 80% of the way down the track. Yeah. But they were getting money for a game that didn't exist yet. So I understand it as like, wow, this is a great way to really feel the pulse of if this is a good or a bad decision. Did we get 100,000 people's interest, or did we get 4,000 people's interest? That's a valuable metric even to a top-end developer. Yeah. It's just that getting it through Kickstarter really hurts and kicks the soul of why Kickstarter exists. It's helping the people who can't reach or who don't have access to basically have a platform to reach hundreds of thousands or even millions of people with their pitch and try to get money. Yeah.
Just call them shit starters because that's what they do.
It's like, you ever go to New York subway, right? You see the performer guy like on his guitar with his case, and he's got like $10 in there. Then all of a sudden, Bon Jovi is like, "What? You get paid like this?"
That's exactly what happened.
And then they open up their shit right next to yours. You know what I mean?
I like the good old days where it was quality content, and then in exchange, donation or whatever. Speaking of which, DeBello just subscribed to us at Tier 1.
Shout out to DeBello.
Thank you so much for
another Subway sandwich in the bank.
Subway sandwich. It feeds us another day.
You can eat twice this week.
Thank you. Exactly. Thank you so much. For anybody, we would love know your thoughts. If you're on the Twitch stream at any point, just drop it. We will continuously check on that. But the Shenmue 3, I've been a fan of Shenmue since Shenmue 1. Right? It's still, to this day, is very unique because the type of RPG fighting mechanic is only available in fighting games, right? And maybe like an offshoot mode in Tekken, right? But never really dedicated. It's mostly shooters, and it's mostly, if anything, a lightsaber or sword, right? As the next step, but never fist-to-fist combat to this day. So Shenmue still has a lot of weight, a lot of uniqueness, and a lot of interest, obviously, to be successful. Right?
It's I would say it's cult classic. But now it has an opportunity with Shenmue 3 to like really sell and really do well. Because it's modern. I saw the demo and like I thought the graphics were going to get taken at least 2 steps further than it was. But it's still better looking than Dreamcast, and Shenmue 3 exists.
They basically dust off the CD and
just throw some normal maps to it. Throw some normal maps on that.
It looks shitty, right? It definitely looks shitty. You're definitely paying for a Dreamcast Plus game.
Dreamcast Plus.
Yeah, and this is beyond. Like, I don't see how Epic can Epic is still like allowing people to refund. I think that's the best course of action right now for any backers right now. It's like just get your money back. Get your money back, and then if you want to play it, just buy it legitimately on Epic Store, right? Or just walk away. Because at this point, if you haven't gotten that feeling, your boyfriend has turned his back on you.
Well, you know what's interesting?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a dollar for dollar conversion, but imagining if I, a year and a half, 2 years ago, was a Kickstarter backer for Shenmue 3, right? Now Shenmue 3 is so close to coming out that we're talking about release platforms going through Steam or going through Epic Game Store or whatever. So we're this close to actually getting to play the game that we paid for X amount of months ago. Yeah. Epic gives me my refund. What's the likelihood that I don't actually just then go right back and just buy it on Epic Game Store?
I think that's what they're betting on.
Yeah,
I think they're betting on people getting their refund, and then probably if they have the hardcore guys obviously already spent their money on wanting this game. The likelihood of there's such a low percentage of people actually walking away from Shenmue altogether, right? So they're very smart because they know they will probably get like 60 to 70% of those people back onto their platform to buy it legitimately. Yeah. Right?
Does this still count as a Sega game? Do you know? Well, no, because I guess not. Right?
No. For them to be
kickstarted, they probably have more control of the IP.
Well, I don't know about that because it was a very shady behind the scene thing, right? It wasn't like the lead developer deciding to want. It was done with a publisher already, and then they went to kickstart it.
Yeah, I wanted to know if Sega was involved.
I just don't want to deal with the developers, man. These are like the shadiest developers, and it puts Kickstarter already in a bad place, in a further bad place. Yeah. Like, at what point does those guys over there, like, can you stop mentioning us? Period. Like, you are dragging our name in the dirt right now.
Kickstarter for game development funding is going to become such a ghost town pretty soon. I still go there to fund photography-related things, tech-related things that I think are cool, but not so much games anymore.
Yeah, so let's read this. It's pretty short, right? It's basically is in the spotlight for absolutely all the wrong reasons. Deep Silver and the cash advance from Epic Games to become an Epic Store time exclusive. There's another issue that just come over the horizon that it's all the fault of WiseNet. That's the name of the company.
Yeah. WiseNet.
Any company that has letters only is always a scam in some way. We were just talking about G2A the other day. Now we're talking about WiseNet.
I blame it on freaking website. What do you call them? Website squatters who buy like 50, 20, 30, 50,
Come on,
100.
There's plenty of names out there that is better than WiseNet that isn't taken.
Every.com is just sitting out there with we want to buy this website?
No.
$3,000.
Letter company names are scams, right? Period.